Lou's taking off the tires. Sorry for the loud noise. What you doing there, Lou?
When the world gets loud and the road feels long, we find our peace, we keep holding on. Step by step through the highs and the hills, we chase our dreams, pursue your still. Take a breath, let the light come in. Every ending can begin again. Pursue your still, let your heart be free.
Taking the wheel off, we want to pull the hubs and re-grease the bearings. I really need brakes, but I'm not sure if I really need brakes. There's been a growling last trip we were out, so this one is actually leaking a little bit of grease. There's a dribble mark on the back of the tire. I'll show you here in just a second.
Don't rip off that thing. Be careful getting it out.
This one, well, I don't see it now. Maybe I was looking at this pattern.
Yeah, maybe. Just your imagination.
Well, that's not good, because that means might be a brake issue. And we can't get brakes.
No. Yeah, tell
Well,
them.
we can get the brakes, but
Can't get the hubs, right?
thanks to Keystone, we have a 6-lug, 4,400 pound axle. And in 23, apparently they swapped axles to a 5-lug. So nowhere in the country do they have a 6-lug hub. So I can get the brake system, but if I can't turn the drums, or if the drums are too bad, then I'm kind of out of luck as far as putting brakes on. So we're going to check everything, inspect our bearings, repack our bearings, and check all the brakes. And we have a trip coming up. It's about 2,500 miles. As long as we're going to be safe, we're going to run with what we have. Otherwise, I guess next year, or maybe later this year, I can get a disc brake conversion, which helps you stop better anyway. So I'll probably look at that.
All right.
We're also upgrading our suspension to a road armor suspension. None of these bolts are greasable. And I'll show you some evidence. There's some where you can see like powder coming out of where the hole is.
Can you see it or no?
Not in the front, it's on the back side.
Oh.
But yeah, the problem is the bushings that it comes with are probably non-existent right now.
We might not be able to change that right now.
No, I can't change. I got the whole kit for that.
Oh.
I gotta get this off.
Lou's working on getting that loose there. Ooh, almost. And there we go. That's not the first time you took them off, right? Because when you packed the bearings, what, last time?
No, I did the quick lube in here. and looks like the grease is starting to come through. It's all in this cap. And this was all dry before. So I'm gonna switch to some rubber gloves. I gotta find my towels that I had. See, this is the problem, like with quick lube, you put your little thing in there and you pump grease in. You're supposed to rotate the tire, pull the old grease out, but you can see there's a ton of grease packed up in here. So it's just been kind of working its way out. The best way to do it is to pull your hubs, get new seals, repack the bearings by hand, and put it back together in there. But I'm gonna find my towels, and I bought some gloves to put on. We'll get this off here in just a second.
Okay, I'm back with Lou again. He's got, what you got? What is that?
It's kind of like a nut that holds keeps the nut from turning. Kind of locks it in place. If you ever watch, I watch a lot of YouTube. Happily Ever Hanks. I tripled up my gloves, so as they get nasty, you can pull off a layer and have another pair of fresh gloves on. Because if you ever wore latex gloves before, you know your hands sweat a little bit. Kind of hard to get gloves back on when your hands are all wet.
That looks yucky, don't it? It's got a whole bunch of gook in it.
Oh, the old grease, yeah.
And that's just hand tied on there, right? I've seen a video, like at first you tie it tighter and then you unloosen it.
Yeah, you loosen it a quarter turn is what you're supposed to do. I'll be honest with you, this one seems pretty loose.
So what you're doing is just cleaning it up, right? Getting all that
clean it
grease
up
off.
so when I put it back on, I got clean parts, clean grease. I should be able to just...
Oh, okay, you were just trying to loosen it to move it this direction.
This is the outer bearing. Well, it should come off. The brakes are... I got to loosen up the brakes in order to get the drum off. Here we go.
What is that? Just like a seal?
It's a washer.
Oh, just a washer from.
Yeah.
And right there, that's the bearings right there next to it, right? Next.
Yep, bearings right there. About ready to come off. I'm just cleaning as I go. There's your bearing.
How do you know if they're bad?
Well, your hub will get really hot, and when you go to take this out, you've got bearings kind of like in a motor. There's a race on the inside here, and it'll be discolored. It should show that it's wearing through, or you'll have grooves.
So you can't look at that bearing and see if it's been.
Well, it rolls really nice.
So it's still good because you replaced those, didn't you?
Nope.
Oh, you have never replaced. You just re-greased them.
I re-greased them through this little grease zerk.
Oh.
And after watch a lot of YouTube, probably not the best thing. I'm gonna take some brake clean and try and clean the old grease out of there, maybe. But when I go to push the new grease in, it should push all the old grease out. All right, so
What you gotta do now?
I gotta go on the backside with my screwdriver. There's a little
release
the brake
release the
shoes.
brakes. I've seen them do that.
Turn this back. It's almost off, but not quite. So hopefully my jack's not in the way.
Because you got to do that little thingy in the back.
Yep.
I see another YouTuber do that. That's how you tighten it back up too, right? When you go and then you spin it.
Yep. It adjusts. They're adjusting brakes, so as you step on the brake, they should adjust.
And how you do that is you just go back there and just do that, and then you make the tire go around and see if it goes, if it like.
Yeah, you want it to just barely grab.
Just barely grab, yeah. You can still be able to turn it, right? But just not.
Right.
Not easy.
No. I think I'm gonna lower this back down. We're still on one axle. So I can get in there.
Oh, you can't get in there with it?
No, the jack's in the way.
Go figure.
But we should be alright. Still got that axle holding everything.
Just be careful.
Yep.
Woo.
I don't know about all that. Did I jack it up that high?
Yeah.
I did?
Yep. Yeah, you had to go up pretty high. Ooh.
I don't think so, babe.
No.
Not that high.
So how are you gonna get to it now? You gotta crawl underneath there?
I need one of them big jack stands for the front.
Okay. Stand by. Okay, sorry. We had a tag team. The gloves came on. Look, ew, yuck. Lou got it off.
I'm gonna wipe it off.
Mm-hmm.
So,
what's it look like in there?
it does look like the grease might have been coming out of this seal. Now, some of that's from you pulling, but some of it, it's kind of greasy in there. And that could have been causing, like our shoes look good. There's a lot of dust. That thing's okay.
What's that?
I think, I remember somebody else saying there's supposed to be a clip that holds that in. We'll have to do a little YouTube university on that one. Thought there's a little clip that holds that in. We might be missing our clip. It looks like it's been rubbing this. So this could be the wheel that's been bad. But, I mean, slightly grooved. I mean, I might be able to get away with just putting some shoes on it, but
Yeah, don't feel like it's grooved.
no.
I mean, it doesn't. I mean, it feels pretty smooth.
Yeah.
So this is where it is. This is where it would be grooved, right? This is where they could turn them if they had
shoes
to.
press, these shoes here, they
Press against
spread out.
here.
They
Yeah.
spread out and press against this.
And our pads look okay.
Shoes look okay, but they got grease on them. Mm-hmm. So,
You probably over-greased
there's
them.
grease behind here. So
You
yeah.
went crazy with the dang grease.
No, I didn't. No, I did like it says, you know, if you watch videos on this, pump the grease in slowly and you turn your wheel and the grease will push out in the front. Well, it also pushed out in the back.
Yeah, because there's a lot of grease in here too.
Yeah, there's-
Around the back seals, right?
So I got a new seal. I got brake clean. We're going to clean this up really good. I got to look about that electric brake. I got to look that up and see what I need to do about that. Because if that's no good, I might need to somehow get a new brake for this. They had the brakes in stock, I just didn't have the drums.
Does that come with a brake assembly?
Well,
you
they
get
don't
that?
sell the shoes, so when you buy the brakes, that whole backing plate comes together as one piece.
Oh.
It's pre-assembled. And all I
So
gotta do-
this is all pre-assembled?
Yeah, they're
And you'll be able to buy them?
they're $112 a piece.
Oh, $112 a piece? Yeah.
Yeah. So I was going to get them, but when he said he couldn't get the hubs, I was like, well, what's the point if I can't turn my drums? Because this is the problem. But actually, that feels pretty good.
That's what I was thinking. I mean, there's no grooves in it. I don't feel any. It's nice and smooth.
What to do? All right, guys. Now we're going to do a little grease the bearing the old school way. You can got some grease bearing packers. You can put these in a little canister and it presses the grease in there. I just do it the old-fashioned way. The way I've been doing it for years. Put a little grease in your hand and you just drive, just roll that grease in there. You're supposed to be able to see it come out. You can see how the old grease is coming out the top. Oops. Try not to mix it up. It's the whole point of re-greasing it.
So you're taking out the old grease?
Yeah, you want to push the grease into this little groove in the backside. So as you do that, you're supposed to do a little bit at a time. And you see the old grease coming out the top there, the dark stuff. So you should do it until you get the
Nothing but red.
red coming out.
So you really don't need a lot. Doesn't
You do.
appear.
I used to do this a different way. I started doing it that way and I kind of messed myself up, but I used to roll it and roll the grease and push the grease out that way, out the top and the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'd take cleaner, like this brake cleaner stuff, you know, and get all the old grease out. We may do that on the next one because I don't want to mix old grease with new grease. I want to get all new grease in here. So it'd probably be better to wash this out with a parts washer or brake cleaner, carb cleaner, something like that. You want to get all that fresh grease in there.
So what are you doing now? Cleaning it up and
Cleaning this off because it's mixing, so we can get some more fresh grease on this. Good thing I got 2 cans.
Will you use the whole 2 cans on all these?
No. See, I already got a little bit of red coming out on that one. So it's getting pushed in there.
That stuff stinks.
Yeah. Grab that.
So what are you doing? Gonna take it out again? I mean, don't you wipe out all the grease by doing it
I'm
like
wiping
that?
all the old grease off
Oh.
the top. Now the grease is going in the rollers. You see, I'm even pushing it out of the rollers too. So we want to get all that old grease off.
Are these
there.
new ones?
No, this is the old one.
Oh. We're just using the old ones?
Yeah.
We're just repacking them.
Just repacking them.
Why don't you just change your gloves?
Done that already.
Oh, have you?
Oh, we got a long way to go. This is only one bearing. We've got 2, 4, 6, 8 bearings to do.
Oh my.
So yeah, hindsight is maybe it wouldn't be so bad to have one of those bearing packers. This would have been done already. Putting this back. Yeah, you can see the red coming out of there. See how the red's coming out?
Yeah, now it's coming out.
It pushes out the sides too. You'll get it coming out of rollers as well. You'll see it coming out the sides.
How do you know when it's enough?
Well, I'm just trying to get as much fresh grease in there as I can. But you should have red grease coming out of your seal here at the top. And fortunately, I am mixing it. I'm going to push it in with this way. Yeah, see that kind of really pushes more out of the top.
So when you're pushing it in there, it's really staying in there, even though you can't see it.
Yeah, the
It's
grease is
still
staying in there. It's pulling all that black old grease out.
Mm-hmm. Oops, sorry.
You all right?
Helped you with that and the camera moved.
So now we're getting more red stuff instead of black.
Yep.
So you can see the bearings have got grease in them. And you can roll that like that. And the bearings are rolling and it's nice and tight. You can tell we got that side really good.
Mm-hmm. I don't think this project's going to get done today. This is time consuming.
Well, we still got time, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take wipe some of this old grease out. Now what I do is put a goop of grease in here, because as it goes down the road, we want that to kind of warm up and lube everything up as it goes down the road.
Then you just coat it on the outside there.
Yeah, I'm just going to coat it on the outside, drop it in there. And then we'll
You're down to your last glove.
Yep, hands are getting wet, but this should get us back together on this back side at least.
Lou got a, what is that, a press? A bearing press?
Seal press.
Seal press from Harbor Freight.
Yep.
He's gonna punch it in there.
Yep. You set this on top. And this is got the size that fits the outer part of your seal.
Yeah, see, it's right there.
And you just and it just drives it right in. How many old timers have done just a block of wood and a hammer? That's the way I used to do it.
Yep.
I said,
my
well,
dad did that too.
This time I'm going to use an actual seal driver.
He's getting so bougie in his old age.
Yeah, well, make tools for a reason, you know?
That's right.
My luck, I would never see how this is seated in there really nice. There's like a little groove. A lot of times you can't get that with a piece of wood, or this thing will get a little cockeyed in there, and then, you know, you're just asking for trouble. Just put a little more grease in there.
Now, do you put more grease on that shaft there? Or no?
No, I kind of want that clean so we don't get grease all over our seal.
Oh, kind of like where I was punching out the side, out the front earlier. Bless you.
Thank you. So we're gonna slide this on. Ouch! Try not to pinch your fingers like we did.
That's smart.
Yeah, we'll edit that part out. That went on pretty easy. I think I'm gonna wash this out.
Okay, so you didn't see that, but Lou used some degreaser and just got all of the old, try to get all the old stuff out.
Yeah, I figured I'd shoot the bearing a little bit with some, I'm just using brake cleaner. Kind of degreases the oil and breaks it down. Kind of helps get it out instead of sitting here mixing the dirty grease with your fresh grease. You really don't want that, but we got quite a bit out of that one, so I think we're okay. But yeah, I'm going to put a couple more layers of gloves on real quick because hands are getting sweaty. And if I take these off, I won't be able to get a pair of gloves on.
I don't even know how you find gloves to fit your hands. You got some big hands.
Sasquatch size.
This is what we do on a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
We did earlier. We got some e-bikes, and
Stay tuned for that to see what we got.
Yep. And so we had found out some damage to the e-bike, and also maybe not exactly what we ordered. So we have to get clarification. I had to email support and let them know that it was damaged in shipment. So we have one bike together and one not, and one bike that I don't think we ordered. So.
And the big oops and boo-boo, not necessarily for us, because we know what we ordered, but what they sent is $1,000 more per bike than what we ordered. So
I don't think it was correct.
I don't know. We're gonna see what they say. Who knows?
That bike's got a lot of power though. Wait till you see it. It's pretty cool. We got helmets.
Yep, we talked about those too. We'll do a video on that stuff.
New bike rack, because we had to upgrade our bike rack because of the weight of these e-bikes. They're not like our regular bikes.
You having fun yet?
Dr. Lou.
Honey, this is a family show.
Think about that Kiss song. Wasn't that Kiss? Call me Dr. Love.
Dr. Love. Was that Kiss?
I think it was.
Yep.
I used to love Kiss back in the day. I mean, they had some good music, but
Oh yeah.
they were weirdos. I didn't think they were weirdos back then, though. I thought they were cool.
Well, we're all getting older. Now it just seems kind of weird. Yeah, like, all right, when you gonna grow up? You gotta quit putting makeup on and
Wearing high heels.
right, big boots, high toppers,
Yeah.
making all the girls jealous.
Yeah, that looks a lot better. I hardly see any of the black stuff coming out now.
No,
It's
you
a
can still
lot
see
more.
a little bit coming out
Yeah,
of there.
but not as bad
A
before.
little bit easier. This is how I usually do it. I've seen guys do it the other way, so I thought I'd try it, but I'm having a hard time getting the grease. But I've always just kind of held the bearing in the rollers and just kind of pushed it in through the roller, and it's coming out the top. So that's pretty good. We're getting a good coating on there. All right, I'm gonna wipe that dirty stuff off. That dirty.
That doesn't want to come off your fingers.
No, we got a little bit of grease on our fingers there. Go ahead and
Use up whatever you got left.
yeah, use it up and stick it in the hole.
And then this one's done, right?
Yep, basically. Alright, so now
Yeah.
clean ourselves off enough. We'll just pull them there off.
That's what you think. Did you get it?
You want to grab just one, so not two, just one. Alright, fresh and clean. There we go. Now it's in there.
Lord have mercy, look at them. Alright, it's in there.
Yep, you see how we got nice and grease all the way around? You want to push it in there, kind of push some of the grease back out the front.
Yep.
And now,
Gotta put the pieces back. The washer goes next, right?
washer first.
And then that little clippy clip. Oh no, that little bolt. I thought the clippy clip. Oh, the clippy clip goes last. And then you just hand tight that, they said?
Well, you're going to hand tie, you're going to snug it up with some pliers.
And then you're gonna spin it, right?
Spin it around with your hand. I think I got the pliers here, didn't I? Yep.
So you
See
tighten
how
it.
that kind of went around on there? See how it's kind of snug? And you're really only supposed to go like a quarter turn. Like
Back?
that. Second roll. And, well, we'll do hand tight. I don't like how loose that was before. And then this goes on here.
And does what? And so does that secure it from not coming off?
Yeah, it keeps it from turning because it's got the slot on there.
So that's like a safety thing.
Yeah.
Keep it on there. I'm glad it's that one and not when I did my truck, my 4-wheel drive truck. It got that clip thing that you got to remove.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and you had to have a special tool because you had to spread it apart and then remove it.
Right. And then
That goes on easier than it comes off, huh?
rubber mount. Don't use a hammer. You'll dent it. Even if you have an old time front wheel drive or rear wheel drive cars where they had the old front spindles, then before independent suspension, used to have these little caps you take off, and ask me how I know. Luckily, in the help section of O'Reilly's, they have replacement caps. Now we're going to adjust our brakes because we loosened them up to get them off.
That was a job figuring out what way to go.
Yep. Now we want to tighten them up.
So we spare you the.
Yeah, we got to do some jacking. Break this up, brace this up, and then we got to put a jack in front of this wheel
To do
and
it.
put this trailer on jack stands, because when I get done with that one, we need to do our linkage, update our linkage kit.
All right.
Hey guys, we got the bearings all done. I had to change my shirt, got a little dirty, but anyway, we also realized we never showed y'all the pad. We're gonna hold off on the road armor suspension. I need to do some YouTube University and figure out how I want to support the whole rig. I think I need to support the whole rig so that the axles are loose, not just one at a time. Looks like it'd be difficult to put everything back together. So I'm gonna do that, and let me just kind of spin you around. We never did show you the pad, hang on. All right, so a couple weeks ago, you guys got to see the pad being poured in October. This is kind of more of a real time. We got our setup here, got Got a little fire pit, picnic table. That's coming up in a video soon. Stay tuned for that and see what we got there. But this is kind of our cooking area. Got a little prep table area and stuff. But it's really nice. We've been growing some grass out here. And I don't think I did a reel on this, but I forgot to show this. This was really nice. We did all our sewer, water, and electric, and put all kinds of gravel in here along this side, so I'm not in the dirt and mud, and somewhat clean. I didn't want to put concrete there. I guess I could have put mulch, would have been a little bit softer, but I put this really thick, got plastic down so weeds don't grow. But yeah, Lisa and I she did help me and did a beautiful job in here. So, but yeah, that's it, guys.